Men rank 5 women by attractiveness. Who better to watch this than us?
How's everyone doing?
Good.
I know you guys just went through this, but how does it feel being on the other side?
I hope they're not salty.
They got a good selection.
They got a good roster right here.
I was about to say, aren't we happy that there's no curveballs here?
They got the regular white girl, they got the regular black girl, and they got the Asian
got a
girl.
new-
There's no morbidly obese in a wheelchair with
There's nothing
autism.
wrong with that, Ryan.
You're right, at all. I would date someone in a wheelchair, as we all would.
Style.
I think moon shoes should go first.
Moon shoes. Moon shoes. One.
I mean, it's just the tattoos and the freckles. Like, I'm a big tattoo guy, so.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Who's your first?
I would say green.
Yeah.
Is first. She's more of my type physically, I would say.
What are you gonna be looking for physically in the women?
Personally for me, height's a big thing, so I'd probably look for someone that's tall, sort of athletic looking. Usually same race as me, black or mixed.
I don't say I have a type, but a lot of people say I have a type.
What is it?
They say curly hair, big boobs.
Well, what about you? Who's your one?
I think jean dress would be my number one. I like the girl next door vibe.
Jean dress is my one too.
All right.
She's tall. She has a lot. I don't know. That's what I like.
Yeah.
I think we should put her one, and we put jean dress two.
All right.
Go.
Go, move, now.
I said it to the flip flop.
She should move up.
Why do you think?
I think she has like a really nice body, it looks like.
Yeah. Interesting. I mean, everyone's beautiful. It's kind of
Really?
Yeah.
Where do you think the men will place
I'm
it?
sliding on that one first, I think.
Honestly, I think I would be somewhere around a little bit above mid because because this is how I would rank myself.
I think she's wearing the only cool skirt. And
That is true, too.
That is true.
And it's more
That's very
cohesive
close.
from Doc.
What do y'all think?
I wouldn't even be mad if you guys had different than me, because like they all feel like everybody has their own flavors.
They all look good to me. They're on a higher caliber than the guys, I would say.
Oh yeah, I think I'm going white girl, then blue top, then probably black girl. Other two, they can fight for it.
Maybe Miss Blonde. Too,
Yeah, this blonde gotta move up.
I think.
Yeah, go. One more. There we go.
The blonde one is flames.
It must be hot in there. Y'all got the AC on?
Does she need a visa? I know she's not from here.
Where do you think you might wind up in line?
Probably.
Well, now I'm getting a better look. Yeah. See, we only got the side view. I'm not saying that I'm moving them around, but I
Your
get
side profile.
I get to have a better look now. So if I want to change my answers, I can.
This has to move down a little bit.
Well, how hot is it in there?
I think moves down to 3.
Yeah.
3? All right, we can do that. I'm good with this lineup.
What was going through your mind when you had your headphones on and you were?
I'm getting a better look too.
I honestly was in another planet. I was just like vibing by myself. I was not staring at them, and I was kind of just not really caring because I really don't care what they think.
That almost implies that you do care, though. Even mentioning the fact that you care or not shows that you care.
If you really didn't care,
You wouldn't even mention.
you wouldn't mention that. If you truly didn't care, you'd almost be like, oh, I'm curious to know what everyone thinks. Like, hey,
You almost joined this episode because you do care.
I would care. I'd be like, oh, I'd be curious to know where I fall.
That's the main reason why I would want to do this, so I can see what people say about me.
What is your one red flag and one beige flag?
Bro, the beige flag.
What the beige flag mean?
I don't know exactly.
I don't think it's a red flag, but guys usually do. I do musical theater.
What?
No, that's sick. That's sick.
Oh,
That's swag.
okay.
What?
I've literally never had that
And
reaction.
everyone's just supposed to know what the beige flag means.
Beige is like kind of you're neutral. Oh, some people like this, some people don't like this. What would your exes say?
My exes would say maybe I'm a bit like, I'm like a little bit bossy.
She seems very girlfriend vibe.
I'm like a little bit bossy sometimes. For like traveling or stuff like that, like I'll be the one planning stuff.
Okay, hi, I'm Victoria, and my red flag, okay, I think it's my expectation. I expect a lot from everyone. I don't know if I can meet my own standards sometimes, so maybe it's really hard to impress me. A beige flag is I don't like to party. I don't like to party. I don't like people. I like to.
Bro, I couldn't go to a function with that light-skinned guy. You're not coming out anywhere near me, brother. Way too handsome. Like when someone is that good looking, like
Like, what if you brought your girl and he's like, hey, nice to meet you?
Nope, nope.
Maybe that's a light skin thing. I don't know.
Well, what is he though?
He looked black and white to me, but he's one of those black and white combos that comes out of the oven piping hot.
If you were gay,
Real shit, if I was a woman, I mean, we could all say that. If any of us were a woman, you're picking him.
Out of those guys, yeah.
You could call it an insecurity of mine, but I think my insecurity would be based in fact, like, that dude is stealing your chick, bro. You look too good to where I can't fuck with you, brother. I cannot be your friend. That's happened a few times where I had a friend in college. We're just gonna be hanging out we'll do our gym workouts together and that's it. All right, your girl likes a certain aroma of cake. I don't even wanna test letting her get other whiffs. Let's just keep it all.
But you guys are in the same cake category, kind of, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's like, no, you like me, not this.
It's both cinnamon swirl cake. I was saying there could be a really handsome white guy, really handsome Mexican guy. I still wouldn't feel comfortable with my girl around any other super handsome guy, but I think when it's light skin,
more him.
It's even riskier. When I was younger, I would type in a hashtag Jaden Smith on Instagram. I would see what girls liked the Jaden Smith photos, and then I would comment to them. Because then I knew if they liked Jaden Smith, they would like me.
Interesting.
I'm Jordan. I think a red flag for me.
Last.
Some people are very bothered.
It's gonna be last. Looks very sweet.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying he's a bad person.
It's also tough competition.
Beige flag. People either like or really dislike that I have tattoos.
Makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That's really easy.
Why would you put that girl last?
I wasn't initially like attracted to her.
You just didn't feel it.
I didn't feel it.
I have a hard time to communicate about feelings sometimes, so that's definitely a red flag. Beige flag, I was gonna say the same thing, that I'm not really a party person. I might look like it, but I like to stay at home.
I guess my red flag would be, I think I have a strong personality and I'm like not afraid to say how I feel. Maybe that's a beige. Is that a beige?
That can be a beige.
Okay.
That could be a beige.
Yeah.
Simple as say.
A red flag is, I like to go out. I like to go outside.
The beige flag.
That falls in the beige flag category.
I still don't know what a beige flag is.
Means it could be, some could view it as good and some could view it as bad.
Oh, okay.
But isn't that everything though?
But can't that be also a red flag? That somebody could think a red flag is a green flag.
True. Like some guys say if a girl has one tattoo, I'm turned off. But then other people are like, oh, I could dig a few tattoos. But then also tattoos could represent being impulsive, which could be a red flag. When she said beige flag going out, how do y'all feel about that? Are there guys that like want a girl that parties?
There's a couple or whatever, and one likes to really go out, one doesn't. It might be hard to get along. So like it's one.
Yeah, because a non-partier is gonna be like red flag, but then a partier would be like, cool.
Do you usually have a type?
Funny.
Brian don't even want to watch this part.
Skip this shit.
People are smart, kind, funny. If I can't crack a joke with you, if you getting offended, how are we gonna have fun?
How much money is in your guys' savings account right now?
Ayo.
That's so personal.
No comment.
No comment.
I like to shop. I do. So if that tells you anything.
Gotta say.
A little bit more than $500,000.
The little DJ scratch.
Should our attractiveness be defined by money?
No, not at all. It's just like a kind of gotcha question, like.
But that'd be a deciding factor for the girls sometimes. Like, how much do you make?
She just said, is that like a deciding factor if you would actually be with us? No.
Mercedes, can you like tell us what you do to got like such a big bank?
I work in social media.
Oh, damn it.
Like, what does that mean?
We know.
You work in social media.
We know.
We know what that means.
You're not doing Mr. Beast content.
She's a creator.
Is she reacting to videos? She's not doing skits.
She ain't doing commentary.
I mean, you were saying she's very attracted to you. Other people agree.
Girls already get a lot of attention. So then when you surge that with steroids, with being a social media, like OF girl.
So does that knock her attractiveness down, do you know?
Or we couldn't wife her.
It sucks to see like all of the like younger girls or just girls in this generation that look good or are on a certain level of attractiveness almost go for that route. Like if you're a tall person, well, like, go do basketball. It's like, well, if you look good, I guess I gotta do OnlyFans.
And to your point, yeah, back in the day, if you were a cute girl, you were simply a cute girl that did something.
Oh, like an influencer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's go with
I
that.
thought they're gonna ask more like deeper questions just to get to know me as a person.
Do you feel like you guys asked enough questions to get to know the women?
God, no. Not at all. I think our questions are terrible.
Yeah, we didn't.
All the twinkle in his eyes and shit, man.
Damn,
Get this guy off.
Ryan grows out his hair.
What's the craziest thing you've done to an ex?
Huh?
Like, what's the craziest thing you've done to an ex?
I need to hear your answer.
Answer her face, poker so fast.
This was in high school though, but he was talking to another girl and like, oh, this sounds so bad now. There was a hat that I had of his, and I think his grandmother like gifted it. She passed away, and when he did whatever he did, I burnt the hat. Because I was just like,
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad? Okay.
Not dead grandma's gift.
His dead grandmother gifted him, before her passing, gifted him the hat. She got mad and burned the hat.
At least burn the shoes that he bought himself, because it was his wrongdoing.
Leave
It's like you're
you just leave grandma out of that.
You're disrespecting the grandma.
That's worse that she knew.
Leave her out of it.
Let her rest.
It's worse that she knew it was grandma's.
And she did it simply because she knew it would hurt him even more.
And it's wrong either way, but at least burn the Jordans or something.
I'd be hot if that happened.
All right, but you thought she was towards the top. How you feeling about her now?
That goes down after that.
I made a fake social media account and I pretended to be a girl just to like try to pick him up, and he failed the test, and then I cut his tires.
Oh, did you cut 3?
All of them.
The tires are pretty expensive though, right? Like I looked up those. Like some of them are expensive.
I just got new tires. They're really expensive.
Rob would know.
Yeah.
Imagine if I said, or any guy said, yeah, and then I fucking burned her.
It's because they get away with pretty privilege so much, so they feel like they can say these things.
I feel like there'd be worse consequences for the guy. Like if you did that to her car, her dad, brother, uncle, friend, like you're gonna get into some deeper shit.
Destroying somebody's property?
Like that's illegal actually, so you just
breaking the law. You just committed a crime. But it's like a funny joke if you're on a Jubilee set and you're a cute girl.
On good terms with both exes that I have, so I guess
Nothing.
no contact.
The worst thing they did was block and report.
Well, why report?
Yeah, why report?
I don't want to see you. I don't want to see friends that you have. I don't want to see any remnant of you.
I'm also friends with both my exes. Yeah, I don't have any bad blood towards them.
Friends.
Hey, Charlie.
What do you think is the strangest thing that turns you on?
Valid.
Ooh. I think when men are just backing up with the car and they kind of put the head over them. That's like, I don't know why it's hot.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Really kind men, like it's just people who are just kind for no reason. Like there was no reason for you to do this thing for this person you don't know. Because I know like some people are like bad boys, or like I like people who are very, very sweet.
Like socially aware.
People with colored eyes be trying so hard to make it known that they have colored eyes. Looking hard as fuck. And what did you say there?
Smizing.
Oh, really? Oh, that's crazy. You said what was your biggest turn on?
Where it's like you talk about their eyes so they can say something about yours.
It's not even like other people with beautiful colored eyes. It's always like a black guy.
And he wearing the shirt that makes it pop. No.
It'd be the green shirt.
I get when you move out of the grocery aisle and you just know when people are around you, and you're aware.
I like gamer boys.
Oh. Like what's your favorite game?
Legend of Zelda is my favorite game of all time. I'm a nerd.
I like when I make someone laugh really, really hard. Like if you laugh really hard at something and so, yeah.
Stop. These guys are gonna start giggling.
What would the other girl say? Something about move the right way in a grocery store?
Yeah, she moved down on my list.
Just basic spatial awareness.
How y'all feel about the friends with my ex?
Charlie's number 1 for me, but she's hurting me right now.
Yeah, I'm on Charlie at this point.
What's your favorite thing about yourself?
I think my boobs. I really like my boobs.
I was gonna say it could be physical or personality-wise, or both, but
Okay.
it could be any of that.
My boobs with a sense of humor. I think that's a great combination.
But that's actually sad because that's all she knows. That's all people praise her for. That's all she does online. So it's like, that's all she has to say for herself. Like when she hears something like that, you don't instantly think about your personality, what you've done. You just think about my boobs. But like, she doesn't think about those answers when you're looking for a date or whatever, right? Like guys would listen to that and be like,
I really like my mole. It's right in the middle, in between my eyebrows. I know everyone's looking at it, and I love it. It's right in the middle, and it's very lucky. That's all.
I really like my eyes.
Okay.
I like my face, and I think I'm funny. So, well, everybody thinks I'm funny.
Y'all think she's funny?
I never think anyone's funny that says that they're funny.
Spot on.
I like instantly like disqualify it.
All my friends think I'm hilarious. I'm like the funniest one of the friend group.
Yeah, that's like something that you don't say yourself, I feel like, right?
The funniest people I know have never said something like that. The men will now individually rank the women by overall attractiveness. Charlie gotta be number 1.
Put her there because I feel like we have a lot of like things in common. I just thought she was really attractive. I'm not gonna lie. She seemed really fun to like be around and stuff. She kind of scared me. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like she would like beat me up.
Oh, whoa. Why only her? Whoa.
I really like this person's hair a lot and also their outfit. I'm a fan of also hair color, although not so much in the footwear department, but you know. And then we would have opposite things be funny to each other, so that would be like fun to be around.
I can't tell if he's being serious.
Number 1, I think I'm the most sort of physically attracted to, and also she was kind of quirky, and I kind of like that quirkiness. Number 2, I think she just has a lot of green flags and seemed like a wonderful person. Number 4, I thought was beautiful, but perhaps I don't know if we would vibe. And then number 5, we would be like, very good friends, but just I don't think there was like a lot of physical attraction.
So my first selection, like, I don't know, her sense of energy, like it aligns with mine, just to hire for.
Calm down, brother. Slow down.
Whoa.
It's okay.
First shoot.
It's okay. It's his first Jubilee. Take a deep breath.
Her sense of energy, like it aligns with mine, just to hire for greater knowledge. Number 3 for me too, is just the swag, style, shoe gang on point.
Number 1, because physically, and I think now getting to know them, this would definitely be someone I would go for in public. 4 and 5, same. Like, I'd probably just be friends with these people. Like, nothing crazy or serious. Just like they seem like we would get along in some sort of way, but like they wouldn't be like someone I'd go for.
How we feeling, ladies?
I think I'm gonna stay right here, honestly.
I feel like I'll shift down a little bit.
So in 5th, we have Mercedes.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
In 4th, Victoria with 13 points. 3rd, we have Zanab with 15 points.
Okay.
In 2nd, Jordan, 17.
There we go. Charlie with number 1. Yeah, there we go. That's
that was
right.
a good call.
That's crazy.
Do you guys have anything to say for yourselves?
I think we all have very different types, both physically and vibe-wise.
Do you girls have any thoughts about the final order of this line?
I mean, I'm kind of shocked. I did not think they were vibing with me at all.
The best is when you could get a girl that doesn't know how cute she is and has a developed personality.
And she's upset that she's up front, like, why am I up here? Why am I up here?
As opposed to the, my boobs.
What do you think maybe put you at the top?
I have no idea. Like, I don't know.
Anyone else have
I
any
think
thoughts?
I'm just too rich for these guys.
I'm too rich for these guys.
That was the lowest blow she could have said right there. Let's say you had the 500K in your savings. Are you saying that for the savings? Or are you gonna maybe try to like if nobody else is saying anything, are you just gonna say you're the one with all the money?
Well, if she would have said 500K and then what do you do? Oh, I have this company. Men would be like, oh, that's pretty crazy. Hey, good for you. But when you say I got 500K, social media influencer.
It's a little scary that this person isn't like a celebrity. You've never seen them before, but they're over here just making crazy money. Which again, a little worrisome for the up and coming girls that think that might be the best route.
And even acting like they're some sort of celebrity.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think you were? If you were making a motherfucking $1 million
a month
and everyone
just got praised every day,
you would think you're Jesus Christ. I'll mentor her. What was her name? Mercedes?
Yeah.
I will step up. I know she's an immigrant. She doesn't know the culture.
Someone just needs to teach her. That's the thing. Like,
I'll set her straight. Her and Charlie.
For the men's final order,
I was shocked.
what were you shocked by?
I was like, although we all belong in number 1, I feel like they don't really have taste. I'm not putting any girls down, but I definitely think it reflected on how much they could handle a really bad bitch.
Is that satire? Although we all belong in number 1. No, that's not how this works. Ain't no 10 number 1 spots. People's attractive levels and stuff is different.
and it'd always be like when they're by themselves, like, oh no, I was shocked about the results. Like when they're standing up there, it was all fine. It's fine.
If she would have got number 1, you think she gonna talk about they have bad taste?
That's why before the results, she was saying that it doesn't matter. Like, I don't even care.
And I don't care about anyone's thing.
I really don't care what they think. I definitely think it reflected how much they could handle a really bad bitch.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What does that
mean? You're coping.
For someone that doesn't care, you got like a little salty there.
I think men tend to think on a very physical level or think about women in relation to how it works for them. Like, what's a crazy kink? What's the craziest thing you've done to your ex? Like, just for them to mentally prepare for what they're gonna get into without figuring out what you are as a person or who you are. It's just like, what's the worst thing you're gonna do to me if I date you? Or like, yeah.
I think men get insecure when I talk about my finances and they see that I'm a little bit further than they are. So I'm not taking any offense here. I'm not upset about it.
Assuming that this blonde girl's a smart girl, why would you then say that? All right, if men are intimidated by girls with money, why would you immediately jump and say that? When it was, how much money do you make? 500K?
Well, you know that then, right?
Well, don't you know that men can't handle girls with finances? So then why was that your first thing that you jumped and said? In the description, they have the people's things. We got everybody's Instagrams.
He's only gonna DM the Kai, whatever his name is.
Let me actually pull up the Mercedes Instagram because I would be curious to see. Oh, Mercedes.
She almost got 1 million followers.
She got 7 mil on TikTok. Oh, I see the social media she was talking about.
What do you think she would say if you say like, okay, social media, but what do you do on social media?
Model.